So, how do you start a hard conversation? How do you do it? I never like the we need to talk sort of lead in. To me, it just automatically makes folks feel like they've got to prep for a defensive. We're not trying to make someone fight for their opinion to be heard. We're trying to open a space where we say, I would like to solve something that's going on between us, and I want both of us to be able to speak until we feel heard. Heard, right? That means the depth of our thought, the intention of our thought, the emotion behind our thought. When we do this, I like to think about if we come in hot, right up here, someone else likely will meet us up there also. Think about customer service agents who are really, really good. They get on the phone and you're already amped up like, oh, this is a problem and I'm so upset and I want you to solve it. And they're like, well, sure, of course, let me go. If someone approaches you in this sort of like open way, right? Not a fist, but like an open palm. Like, hey, yes, it's an issue. And returning a pair of jeans or having an issue with something in your house, etc., is a big deal. But it's, in the scheme of things, if we can solve it, let's do that. We don't need to be upset about it. We don't need to be angry and come at each other. You have an issue, I have a solution potentially, or we have a solution. When you come in like this and your partner or your friend or your coworker meets you back up here like this, it's a fight. And maybe that's what you want to do, and that's cool. But for me, I don't want to fight. I want to figure it out. But I'm also an emotional person. I bring passion to the table, right? And so I'm passionate in the way I work. I'm passionate in the way that I love. I'm passionate in the way that I feel things. And when other folks are feeling things, I feel those too. So I might say, so I've got something I'd like to talk about. Is now a good time? And maybe they say, sure, what's up? Or maybe they say, right now is it? Could you give me 15 minutes? Could you talk to me at 2 instead? And they say, sure, no problem. It's just about this. So then they know. And you can say, I'm not here to argue. I really just want to figure it out. Is that cool? When you approach it in that way, it's what the Gottmans, who are the leading experts on relationships, call a soft startup. We're not coming in criticizing. We're not coming in with contempt. We're not saying, no matter what you say, I'm not going to listen to it. We're saying, hey, we have this. We kind of got to work on it. I'm here to do it in a compassionate way if you're with me. When you meet it and address it in that way, it's hard for folks to not reciprocate in that way. If you're still having trouble in that way, it might help you to look at the Gottman's book on the 7 principles for making marriage work, or maybe go to therapy, or maybe you go to therapy. In the end, the goal is to solve problems in the most compassionate and understanding way possible, efficiently, where you feel heard, valued, and understood, and you can move forward together. I'm Dr. Meredith Rausch, helping you connect better with yourself